I have decided that I have no idea where I'm going to decide to go next. I've made up my mind that I can't make up my mind. Assuming Coastal Highway doesn't just keep handing me everything I need to complete the challenge. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Challenges meta-series, where we are taking on the Whiteout challenge for the second time in channel history. It is a beautiful night. Surprisingly beautiful night. Nice and clear in Coastal Highway. We just explored the transition cave to Pleasant Valley. There might be a wolf right here. Be careful. I'm telling myself to be careful. Yes. I know, Mark. I know. We might honestly just get some sleep in this cabin up here, but when I say that I have no idea where I'm going next, I'm not referring to where I'm going right now. I know exactly where I'm going right now. We're going to head back down to the Quonset after we stop at the construction hut that's literally right there. And then there's a few more locations that I want to check out here in Coastal Highway. This is freaking gorgeous. You would not... Is this the Whiteout challenge, or is this the breathtakingly blue and beautiful challenge? I don't know. Like, insert Eiffel 65 reference here. I don't know what's happening anymore. But I really don't know which of the three zones that I mentioned at the end of the last episode I want to go to next. Because there's three zones that are connected to Coastal Highway. There's Mystery Lake, there's Pleasant Valley, and there's Desolation Point. At first, I was pretty confident I was going to go to Desolation Point, because the whaling station seems like a pretty good spot to make sure, to just go through and see what kind of nice tool-like items that I can find, It just seems like it would be a pretty good location to check out. All right, there's another can opener that I don't need. But then I thought about it, and I was like, Pleasant Valley, Thompson's Crossing, the airplane crash, there's so many locations there that could have good loot for me. And then I thought, wait a minute, Mystery Lake, Carter Hydro. There's a rifle cartridge, that's handy. Carter Hydro could have everything I need. That I don't already have, that is. So, which do I choose? What do I do? I'm on the horns of a dilemma. Because all three of those sound pretty good. But I have to say, as I was starting to hint at last episode, Mystery Lake is starting to sound pretty darn good. I am not going to break that down for sticks, because I don't trust this gorgeous weather to last. And especially now that we've done so much technical work to make the episodes look and sound right, I just want to enjoy this moment of perfect beauty with everyone before it ends. And if I rush anything to get some sticks, that's 5 minutes of game time less that I have with this weather. I'd rather be walking and traveling in it. But yeah, I'm just leaning towards Mystery Lake at this point, because Carter Hydro is so close, and it's a loot-dense location that could potentially have a lot of the remaining things that I don't already have. It just makes sense to me, the more I think about it. Oh, was I wrong? I might have been wrong. Or was I not? No. Okay, no, I wasn't wrong. I was thinking about when I said that the entrance from Mystery Lake, following that road coming into Coastal Highway, leads you down to the logging area. I remember saying that a few episodes back, and I was looking at where this road's taking us and thinking, wait a minute, did I get that wrong? But I don't think I did. All right, so we're back at the cabins. That's interesting. There's the logging area still down there, so we have a good ways to go yet. I don't want to walk up on the bear for a second time. Also, I'm getting pretty tired, so I need to be kind of careful. I might quiet down for a moment just to make sure I can hear the faintest hint of bear crows. Because I actually think I am hearing them in the very distance. Okay, so if we'd put that rope in place, we could have just climbed straight down. I am kind of tempted. I think it makes sense. Yeah, this has been a nice little midnight stroll. I don't need to get all the way back to the Quonset right now. Things are going really well. We have a lot of stuff that we need, and I need to sleep. The game is literally walking me up to a spot where I can recover all of my energy. So I'm going to do that. That's the sensible thing to do. So let's step in here. And let's sleep for just a bit. There's a bed. And I'm going to go ahead and say 9 hours. We're probably going to get 8.5. But the best part about this is that we'll recover any health that I still had lost, which I think we were pretty good anyway, when I was cold during the blizzard. And now it is nice. Oh, I did not see that energy bar the first time I was here. So anyone who did see it and yelled at me in the comments, you can be happy now. You can rest assured. Let's see. I'm just kidding. The Legion does not yell at me. It's an awesome community. And when they backseat, they're polite about it. And they know what they're doing. And they know how not to push it too far. Isn't that right? I think so. All right. So, oh wow. Still an absolutely beautiful morning. Let me poke my head down this slope, because I kind of just want to see what happens if I go straight down this way. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna just slope hop here. Because where this leads is pretty much to the top of the Quonset. I will need to be careful, because this is on the bear's patrol route, I think. Beautiful sunrise. Is this... Legion, what's happening? Have I been transported into an alternate dimension? Because this is possibly the most beautiful episode that I've recorded yet since I came back. And this is the Whiteout challenge. What? I'm confused. Oh, I hear bear crows. Put on headphones. If you're sitting there going, oh my god, how can you hear those, Hadrian? Put on headphones, turn them up. Go back to the moment where I said I hear bear crows, because I wasn't talking. You'll hear them too. Unless your ears are worse than mine, which mine are not perfect. Too much loud music. Not even kidding. Alright, there's the bear. Told you. So I'm going to take a little bit of a creative route. Wow, all of a sudden it sounds a lot closer now. That's disconcerting. I'm gonna step onto the riskier area of this slope, but it'll keep us away from that friendly creature. What is going on with this weather? This is... I mean, listen, I'm not unhappy about it. I'm honestly, I'm thrilled. This is fantastic. This is... The entire first 10 minutes of this episode are one big Hadrian moment. To quote a term from Athenon's channel. So I'm not upset about it. This is gorgeous. But what is happening? I hear the wind picking back up, and it's almost reassuring. It almost makes me feel better. All right, back at the Quonset. And then we're pretty much going to turn around and go back that way. Toot sweet. Fast as we can. we are back. Now I have some additional food to drop into our massive pile of edibles. Let's see. Working beans. This might take us pretty close, if not put us over the top. Which would be, it would be pretty great if it put us over the top. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, not quite. 12.6 of 15. So that's what? We're 5/6 of the way there. So why is that so hard to say? Sixth. Adding that S after the X and the TH, when you're really focusing on like commentary and you notice how hard it is, that just breaks my brain. All right. Let's put this down. I did not drop the tinder last time, but I'm going to put the tinder in the same pile as the sticks and the reclaimed wood. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? I do have something to repair that thick wool sweater with now, and I have something to repair the Troy boots with now, so we'll do that. Let's drop the 9 pieces of reclaimed wood, the 6 sticks, and we will drop all of that tinder. Also, let's harvest some of this paper. So this is likely going to give us most, if not all, the tinder that we needed. Because we have a lot of newspaper we've picked up, so this is really quite advantageous. We're going to go ahead and just harvest a bunch of this stuff. Definitely hear the weather worsening again. I can't get over how awesome the first 10 minutes of this episode were, just in terms of weather. I don't understand it. I can't complain and wouldn't dream of it, but wow.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Alright, so definitely need to drink something. I do not lose well fed if I get thirsty. If I start, running out of room on my thirst meter, but I do lose well fed if I run out of room on my calorimeter. So we're going to try to avoid that. I'm just going to go ahead and drink every soda that I've got. And then we can go get more cattails, and then we'll be good. All right, so with that done, let me drop all that tinder. And drop... I don't need to drop more matches, but I'm going to. I'm also going to drop these books. Tinder's done. Matches are done. We are more than 2/3 of the way to the reclaimed wood, and we're getting close to our sticks limit as well. We do need to make some bandages, but that's not going to be hard with all the clothing that we have. So now let's go ahead and repair. Don't you fail this, Mark. I will give you such a talking to. The likes of which you've never heard in your life. We just need to repair this one clothing item, and everything will be fine. I'm going to stick with just that condition. I'm going to repair this. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to put the decent thick wool sweater on that I was totally not getting trolled about a few episodes ago. Still racked with guilt about that. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Oh, also we need to repair these. 1 hour, 30 minutes though? We don't need to repair them that bad. Sorry. Just don't need to. I would rather keep moving while I have the weather being somewhat kind to us. Alright, so let me step over here. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, we have that extra can opener. I'm going to put the cooking pot down. I'm going to put it on top of the fire barrel back here. And then we have a number of items that can be dropped. So let's see. Let's get rid of the old torch. I don't need the hacksaw, but the hacksaw might help us break some things down, right? And the hacksaw, I think, can break down... The hacksaw only breaks down metal. It doesn't break down wood, does it? I'm going to keep it on me just in case. But I genuinely cannot remember off the top of my head. It's most... I know it definitely cuts down metal. I mean, I'm not uncertain of that. What I'm not as sure of is, could it be used to chop up any of the wood items that we still need for, like, reclaimed wood? I don't know. I don't know. Transfer all. Transfer all. Water purification tablets are way too heavy. We can all agree. Okay. Also, I don't need that much accelerant on me right now, so let's drop that. And now we have plenty of room in our inventory. We don't have a ton to eat, but that's okay, because we are about to go back to the entry area of the zone. And yes, by the way, for those of you wondering, really? It's still perfectly gorgeous after all that work? Wow. Like, throw a bear or a wolf at me right now, please, game. Do something mean. Please. Please, I'm begging you at this point. Do something rude. For the love of God. Give me, like, 3 bears right now. I'm begging you. This is too nice. I love it. They love it. We all love it, but... Game. This is the whiteout challenge. I feel like I'm almost halfway done with the list. We're 27 days before the storm. Something has to go wrong. Okay. For a second, it looked like those crows were diving straight toward me. They were flying up and away from me. And it looked like they were just diving toward my face. I was like, okay, well that's better. Okay, I'll take the birds in long dark form. That's fine. Or the long dark in the birds form. Either way you want it. Okay, no. Car battery. I hear a demon. I just want to make sure I'm not hearing anything other than a demon. Okay. I do still hear the bear crows of that bear, like, up. You hear that? Up there. Yeah, it's right up there. Oh yeah, I can hear it. See, it's so close that I feel like... You hear that? It's close enough to aggro. Like, it has to be. But, like, the terrain probably prevents it from that. From doing that. I don't know exactly what the mechanics are. And also, yes, I do feel like I was in the middle of a thought as I left the hut, or the garage, and then saw the weather. And that thought is just gone now. I'm sorry. I'm just blown away by how freaking perfect this day is. But it just makes me... Oh, there's the wolf that I shot. It just makes me extremely nervous for whatever might happen. And there's the well-fed bonus. Very nice. It makes me extremely nervous for whatever might happen either later in the challenge or later in the meta-series. Alright, let's poke our heads in here real quick. We're not likely to find a lot. But I want to at least take a peek around. Because I might find an additional flare or something. I might find a... See, there's another hacksaw. I was literally about to say hacksaw, but what I was meaning to say was... It's a very complicated process that just occurred. Because what I was meaning to say was hatchet, but I was about to say hacksaw out loud. And then there was a hacksaw in front of me, and I stopped and had to Oh, nice. A cured gut? What? Okay. There's a flare. All right, that's 2 flares. Let's put this away. I don't want to burn my lantern oil. So let's light a flare. All right, now we, of course, will not be able to get very far in here. But there's enough back here in terms of storage that we might find some useful stuff. Like, there's some beef jerky, see? We're not completely out of luck. Yeah, so I can break down some of these smaller boxes by hand. I can break any of them down by hand. Nice. So this is, I mean, I could definitely just get the rest of my reclaimed wood here. I don't think that's necessary, but if push comes to shove, I will definitely just come back here and break down all those boxes. I don't want to waste time right now because I don't have a lot of time left in the day, but feels like something I should bear in mind. Okay, nothing back here. I've already explored the areas that have loot. It's so cool. I love how you can see the exit from all the way back here when you look straight through. Because what that lets you do is, if you look straight through and the elevator's active, when you come in here during an aurora, you would see that in the distance. Oh, I love that. It's such a nice touch, and I'm so glad they added this to Coastal Highway. Like, it makes me very happy. It's a lovely little atmospheric touch for a zone that's already pretty great. I like Coastal Highway a lot. It's a pretty chill zone, but from a design standpoint, I just think it's one of my favorite places to be in the game. Bar none. Okay, so let's keep walking, and we will shortly, before very long at all, reach the far west side of Coastal Highway, and this will give us access to the fishing huts, which we can see there in the distance. But also, we will be very close to all of those cattails that I've mentioned, which will more than likely finish off, once we've picked up all of them, those will more than likely finish off our food stock. And then it's just a matter of finding the wood that we need. If we find the hatchet, getting the rest of everything on the list is going to be pretty straightforward. The only exception maybe being lantern oil. But I've picked up a few containers of lantern oil, and we can always fish with any of the fishing tackle that I've picked up if we start to feel like we're running short of it. So, in pretty good shape at the moment, I dare say.
I need to find food.
Yeah, you do. I will check this car. And as a matter of fact, I think I do have some food on me, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like you don't have food, Mark. You're just complaining for no reason. Who's surprised? Is anyone really surprised? Oh, I think I saw a pry bar in the back seat. That's golden. That is absolutely glorious. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Pry bar. Done. Fantastic. Oh, wait. So now we can... See, I'm so used to not having a pry bar this challenge that I looked at the locked trunk right after picking up the pry bar.
End up being useful.
Oh my god. Game, will you stop what you're doing? It's inconsiderate of all the other players at this point. I'm probably going to drop that coat, to tell you the truth. But this is just funny at this point. The nice thing about the coat is that it does provide some additional protection. So if we get mauled, for example, or if we get attacked just by a wolf, I was thinking mauled in terms of getting mauled by a bear. But if we get attacked by any animal, we won't lose as much health. It's nice to have the well-fed bonus. We still have 22 pounds of carrying capacity, if you can believe that. I had to look at the episode counter. We're 5 episodes in to one of my series, and I have 22 pounds worth of inventory space to spare. Who am I? What have I done with Hadrian? This wolf is totally going to aggro. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to keep moving. Yep, I'm going to run. Wow, did the wolf not aggro? Did that wolf seriously not aggro, or is it silently it shouldn't be silently aggroing because I'm not carrying anything whiffy. That's weird. Unexpected. Awesome, but weird. Alright, so one at a time. Let's see what we can find here. Come back here, grab the fishing tackle, revolver cartridge. No, I don't want to make an arrow.
There's gotta be something useful in here.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty useful, Mark. Good job. All right. First cabin of many. Now, thankfully, since I have the pry bar, excuse me as I hiccup. Oh, wait. What condition were those? They are better conditions than the one I have on, than the ones I have on. So let's put those back in. And yeah, I'm gonna put the military coat up here. I don't need it. I'm sorry, I don't need it. All right. I will go ahead and break this stuff down because now I need to start, like when I see crates like this is an opportunity to grab reclaimed wood that at this point I just can't miss anymore. I will need to eat something in a second, but
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
For now, I'm gonna keep looking around. You know what? No, I don't want to lose well-fed because I'm distracted. So let's go ahead and chow down on some stuff. All right, that's a little better. I do have 98% conditioned tomato soup as well. But I'm going to hold off on eating that because I will be able to get cattails quite soon. All right, that's the first of several cabins. Let's poke our heads into the other 3. Check the boats too. Nothing. Nothing in there. Cool. We will probably get attacked by a wolf while we're exploring this general area. It's just to be expected. There's a snare. I don't need a snare, but I will break down the crate. I might not have broken down every single crate. Oh, another thick wool sweater. Nice. Don't need the worn t-shirt, but I will put on the second thick wool sweater. So that's an improvement over what we're already carrying. Emergency stim. Not just any grape soda. Sport socks. I'll pick them up for the cloth. I'll break down the crate. Yeah, we don't have the hatchet yet to break down. Alright, those work boots I don't think I need. Am I really tired again? I guess I am. Wow. Okay. Keep going. 2 more. No hatchet yet still. So far, it's the hatchet that's evading me this series, obviously. Sorry, that's almost as obvious of a statement as some of Jennifer and Mark's commentary. But it is. That's the thing, as I've been pointing to so far. That's the thing that seems to be really keeping its distance from me. Much to my chagrin. Okay, so that's 2 reclaimed wood there. So I feel like I'm now very close. We're running out of daylight, though. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to step into this final fishing cabin. Use the last bit of daylight. There's some reclaimed wood there. Some lantern fuel there.
That'll come in handy.
Don't need the spray paint. No, it won't come in handy, Mark. Shut up. Stack of papers. Herbal tea. I can make the tea, and that'll be something that gives me a little bit of additional caloric value. But for now... Oh, another candy bar. Good. I just need to break down these crates, and it's starting to get real dark in here. Look at the stack of papers. I think I'm good on just about everything now. So how long does... Yeah, the hatchet is needed to break down a rocking chair. That's what I kind of suspected. Okay, this chair can be broken down. That takes 45 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and... Before I end this episode, or before I sleep, I'm going to wrap this one here. I'm going to step back inside just to save from that scavenging, because we're at the 32-minute mark. We'll stop this one here. Mark. You're okay, Mark. You're not encumbered. Mark. What's the matter with you? Are you okay? You need a minute? You good? Okay. Next episode, we're going to get some rest. Maybe finish breaking some stuff down in here if we can. And then head for the Cattail River. Go up that, check the cabin in that direction, head up towards the Mystery Lake entrance. Might even go ahead and poke our heads into Mystery Lake. Might drop some stuff off at the construction hut at the top near the exit. And then go grab some stuff from Mystery Lake and then maybe make a couple of trips as we get the Quonset loaded back up. I don't want to forget either that I did leave a bunch of wood by the side of the road at one of the first locations that I scavenged. And that will contain, that's going to give me some of the wood that I need to complete the list. So that's another thing I will tend to, not maybe in the next episode, but once we're polishing off the list and making sure that I've fully searched Coastal Highway in an episode or 2 or 3, that I imagine will be handled by them. But until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time, or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time.
Anything right now.
No one cares, Mark. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, except for Mark's. Mark's are not welcome. I'll see you next time.